Oh, so last week they had the Vanessa Motta Jason trial, Jason Giles trial was for insurance fraud or whatever, Operation Size White. So I was looking at a timeline from the events that the FBI is alleging, and on September 22nd, 2020, the key witness in the case was murdered. Okay, his name was Garrison or something like that, which I didn't even figure his name yet, but I'm getting to it. Okay, so I said this is an interesting date. So I put it into something you do in numerology, where you make a grid, and the grid. I'm not going to go into what the grid means, okay, but it come out to be 4 2s, and that's what caught my attention, the 4 2s and a 9, okay. And I went to my ledger here. Okay, now 4 2s. Okay, so 4 2s. So I want you to listen to this. So if you're familiar with Vanessa Motta and Sean Alfordish, this should stick out to you. Such a high level of irresponsibility. Now that's got to do with that date, September 22nd, 2020. Okay, it's a big key date in both Alfordish and Vanessa Motta's life. Okay, such a high level of irresponsibility has to be carefully and continuously disciplined, or it will easily erupt into severe misrepresentation. I'm at here, third line. Invariably accompanied by bad temper, sarcasm, and spite. Now, that kind of reminds me of Sean Alfordish a little bad temper, sarcasm, and spite, right? These people are often extremely impatient, okay? Their intuition becomes unreliable as they misinterpret so much, and their confusion tends to place their confidence in the wrong people. It sounds like Sean Alfordish, right? So he's connected to this September 22nd, 2020 day, okay? So they invariably overreact and become quite volatile and emotionally unbalanced. And I bet you that was going on when they found out Cornelius Garrison was about to cooperate, okay? Extreme patience and understanding needs to be shown by family and friends. Oh, wait. Right, here we go. Of which they rarely have too many. So, and that couple has a lot of friends. Throw people with 4 2s comprise only a very small proportion of the population. They feature highly in marital breakups, okay? Bankruptcy, which Vanessa Motta has a few of herself, and homes for handicapped people. Now, her daughter is, I can't remember. I had read something about she needed a liver transplant, I believe it was. A drastic disease she has that she was born with. They rarely make high public office, yet when they do, they find it difficult to be considered credible. And that was Alfordish's judicial career, if you remember, when he was a judge in Kenner. Right? People didn't really find him credible. He was young and all this other stuff going on. He's a lawsuit attorney. Thus sinking on the bottom quicker than they rose, unless they have some highly influential family strings to pull, which they do not have at this time. And it's quite, I don't know, it's a little close to what we have seen. So yeah, that was connected to this date here, September 22nd, 2020, the date that their 2 lives, Sean Alfordish and Vanessa Motta's 2 lives, took a turn.